So in this lesson, we will be deriving the equation of straight line. So deriving the equation of straight line, y is equal to mx plus c, is very easy. It's not a difficult job. You just use the concept of slope and you derive the equation. So here is our line, and this line has a point P which can be anywhere on the line. Remember, whenever you are deriving any general equation of a line or any other function, whenever you are deriving any equation, so you take the x and y notation, because this is a general notation. So it means that this P can be anywhere on the line. So the second point we have is the point where this line intersects the y-axis. And this is important because this C in the equation is the y-intercept. And what is y-intercept? Y-intercept is the y-coordinates of the point where the line intersects the y-axis. Or you can say that this is the distance along the y-axis at which the line intersects. So this distance is C, the distance from the x-axis to this point where the line intersects the y-axis. So this is C in this equation. And this P has coordinates x and y. So it means that x is the distance of P in this direction. This is just a coincidence that this looks like 2, but P can be anywhere. It can be here, so distance will change. So this distance is x, and the distance of P from the x-axis is y. So this is y. So P has x and y coordinates, and the line and the point where line intersects the y-axis has a coordinate of 0 and c, because there is no distance on x-axis. So we have to derive the equation of the line. Very simple. We will only use the concept of slope of the line. Slope of the line is a constant thing, is a constant. It never changes. Any particular line, the slope is always same. So you can take the slope anywhere on the line. If you take the slope here between these 2 points, or if you take the slope between these 2 points, or if you take the slope between these 2 points, the slope is same. Slope, what is a slope? Slope means if you are taking slope between these 2 points, any 2 points, so what you are checking, you are just checking the change in their y coordinates divided by change in their x coordinates. The ratio of change in y to the change in x. Sometimes people say it's just the run and the rise and this and that. I don't like that definition. This is run and this is rise or whatever. Non-technical type of definitions. The definition which I like is that slope is the change in y coordinates divided by change in x coordinates. Any point, any 2 points on the line you can take, and you can take the difference in their y coordinates. These are the y coordinates which we write later because it's an ordered pair. So second number is always the y coordinate. So if you are taking slope between P and S, you just take the difference of y minus c and x minus 0, and you will get the slope. Very simple. And in fact, we will derive this equation using only the concept of slope. So if you want to just see that what is the difference in y coordinate actually means, this is y and this is c. So the difference in y coordinates will be, this is delta y. Y is the whole thing and c is up to this point. So delta y equals y minus c. Similarly, what is delta x? This distance is x. X is the x coordinate of the point from the distance from the y-axis. This is x, and s is at 0. So it means that delta x is s minus x minus 0. So delta x equals x minus 0, or you can say it is x. So what we will be doing this is only we are taking the slope between these 2 points by using these 2 points, because slope is always same. You can take slope between any 2 points. So we will be saying that, okay, if P is any point anywhere on the line, P could be here, here, it's a general notation. So any point, but we know that this point has a intercept of C. We have denoted this with C. So we are taking the slope between any point and this point. So we say here that let's say that the slope of the line is M, which is equal to change in Y divided by change in X. Since we can take any two points, therefore we decided to take slope between, we take P and S to measure slope. You can take any 2 points, take their y coordinate difference and take their x coordinate difference, you will get the slope. So now we say that M equals delta y, which is y minus C, and delta x, which is actually x. Now you just multiply on both sides with x in order to eliminate this x from the denominator. And we get mx on the right hand side, and on the left hand side this x will be cancelled out with this x, and we will be left with y minus c. Now bring c on this side, so mx plus c equals y. Or you can switch the position due to commutative property. If a equals b, b equals a, and we have derived the equation of the straight line. So simple. Just take the slope between any point P and a point where the line intersects the y-axis, and you will get the slope intercept form of the equation of line. This is called slope intercept form. So this is the slope intercept form of the equation of line, and this is the most commonly used form of the equation of line.